fun and games and jokes on social media. But this shit is dangerous. But we love it.
Hey y'all, what's up? Chad Wright coming at you here once again on the channel, Team Righteous. And today on the 2025 Toyota Camry XSE that I got, I am changing the wheels. I'm getting rid of the factory wheels and putting on some aftermarket wheels. They got a really long name. They're Flow 1 Race Spec F8s. So I bought the wheels, tires, everything off of Tire Rack. They were just over $2,000. So it's like $2,009, I think it was, for the wheels and tires. So I'm gonna take these wheels and tires off and put the 18s on. And I went with a little bit taller tire as well to try to protect the tires to keep from having the blowouts y'all have known that I've had in the past and everything. So as y'all know, hurricane's coming through, Hurricane Helene or however you pronounce it. Anyways, it's been going on, hit last night down in Florida, and the after parts of it are up here, and it's raining outside. So I want to get my wheels put on. I'm going to put them on. I'm not going to do a whole lot of video of me putting them on. Most people know how to put wheels and tires on, but I will show you the parts when I get to the part of connecting the tire pressure monitoring system. I'm going to go over it the best I can whenever I get to that part, because I haven't done it before. And apparently the old Toyotas before the 2025 Camry, you had to take it to a dealership or had to take it somewhere else to get the tire pressure monitors connected and have their codes put into the ECU. And apparently with this right here on the 2025, you literally just go into the dash and go through some settings, and you just put the new tires on, and it reads them, and it's good to go after about 15-20 miles or so, or maybe even less or more. We'll read over that stuff a little bit later into the video. But anyways, I'm going to try to keep this video as short as possible. Changing wheels and tires are kind of a big job, and like I said, my shop roof is leaking considering I don't have a shop, so the ground's wet, everything's wet. I'm not going to mess with making no video putting wheels and tires on, but I will show you, like I said, going over the tire pressure monitoring system and what they look like and everything, of course, once I get them done. So once I get up to Nashville and I get a chance to get some video or whatever of it, then hopefully I can get that out there going for y'all. But anyways, appreciate all y'all. I'm going to jump on this thing here. All right, y'all, so we're back in the car, and if it sounds like I'm about to die, it's because I am. I'm fat, out of shape, and just pulled four tires off in the rain, so that's kind of fun. But anyway, so about to go through the steps to register the new TPS sensors, or tire pressure monitoring system sensors. Anyways, the tire pressure sensors that are in the wheels, the new wheels. So we got new ones when we ordered them, so I'm going to go through the steps here. Luckily, whenever you buy a new car, you get an owner's manual. Usually by the time you're the second or third owner, that thing's long gone. So luckily, first owner, we got this thing. All right, so not going to go through every one of the instructions and then go over it again, but we'll go over the first part of it anyways. So here, before performing ID code registration, make sure no wheels with tire pressure warning valve and transmitters are installed or near the vehicle. So basically, we pulled the wheels off and the car is on jack stands right now. So we're about to go through all this other stuff here and see if we can get these things right here to work whenever I put the new wheels on. All right, so here we go. Step one right here says park the vehicle in a safe place, turn the power switch off, and wait 15 minutes or more. So definitely been longer than 15 minutes. Then it says number two is start the hybrid system. So I'm going to hit the power button. Hopefully that there is all it needs and doesn't actually want me to turn it on. We'll see what it says here once we get going. I don't know if that's going to let me go through the settings or not. We'll see. All right, so let's go to settings. Okay. And then control switches, and then press OK. Select vehicle settings. So we got to go down until we see vehicle settings. Okay. Oh, hold OK. Okay. And then go down to TPWS setting. I'm going to zoom in here a little bit for y'all so y'all can see this a little bit better. But TPS setting, press OK. And I got to go back through all this again. All right. So push OK to change settings. Tire set switching. Okay. Register new valve ID. Okay, we'll call them tire set 2. That way it doesn't mess up my other ones. And tire select, okay, yes. And select register new valve, ID, tire set 1 or 2, then press OK. And then it says right here, ID codes. ID codes will be registered to the displayed wheel set. To change the wheel set to be registered, select the displayed set and then select the wheel set you wish to register. If ID codes have already been registered for that wheel set, the tire pressure warning light will slowly blink 3 times. A message indicating that change is occurring will be displayed on the multifunction display. So anyways, I'm going to go through this right here and make sure I can get it to work. I think this is all I got to do, but if not, I'll come back to you and let you know. All right, y'all, so quick little update. Got the wheels put on there, and the tire pressure monitor system light is blinking. When I first started the car back up, it said something about locating, wheel sensors or something like that right there. So hopefully it's doing what I think it's supposed to be doing. And now we're supposed to go drive it. I think the instructions said something about 10 miles for above 25 miles per hour. Down the road from where I live at here, there is a curvy road, about 10 miles long. So I'm just going to go down and drive the length of it and back. And hopefully by the time I get down there, they'll already be registered. If not, when I come back, hopefully with driving 20 miles, it'll work. If not, I'll update y'all in the video later on, let you know if it worked or not, and go from there. So we're gonna see if these things right here will work. When I first started the car up, the tire pressure light was blinking. Now it's just solid. And if I switch over to where the tire pressures are, it is setting wheel position while driving. That's what it said a minute ago when I started the car up. So anyways, it says setting wheel position while driving, which means that it should get started once I get going. And if you ever notice when you first start your car up, if you have it on the tire pressures, it won't show you the tire pressures of the tires. As soon as you start the car up, you have to drive it down the road. So it kind of does this right here anyways, kind of every time you start it, to check to see what the tire pressures are. But this right here, since I'm putting new tire pressure sensors on, it's supposed to take a little bit longer, of course, to register new ones. So we're going to see if it's going to work. Hopefully it does. If not, we just won't have tire pressures from the sensors this weekend, because I got to go to Nashville and see if we can make some money. But anyways, I'll update y'all here in a minute. All right, y'all, so a little update. We've driven probably about 2 to 3 miles already, and they've already registered. Now, I set every one of these at 35 according to my tire gauge. I got 3 of them at 36 and 1 of them at 35. But, tire gauges and tire pressure sensors are always a little bit different. But as long as these things right here can be accurate enough within 1 PSI, good enough for me. So anyways, doesn't take very long to register them at all. As soon as I get done here, I'm going to find me a spot to turn around, since I ain't got to go to the end of this road and flip around, and then I'll do the finale here and show y'all what these wheels right here are looking like on here. All right, y'all, so we're back. It's the next week. Got the tires mounted up, or tires and wheels mounted up. So the reason why I went with 18s on my car, the main reason why I switched these wheels and tires, was I was looking to drop some weight. Those 19s that come on there from the factory, they are for sale, by the way. So if anybody needs some, drop down in the comments below. Let me know if you want to get the factory wheels and tires that are off this car. Got a brand new set of tires on there. They got like 3,000 miles on them already, but they are new. Wheels, we've got one little spot on it where they changed the tire one time, and one little spot where something caught it before. Nothing that looks terrible or anything, but it is there for anybody that's wondering. Anyways, the reason why I changed wheels and tires was I was looking to drop some weight. So I'm going to show you right here is the weight where I weighed the factory 19-inch wheel and tire combination before, and as you can see, it's 53.2 pounds. And now this is the weight right here of these 18s, the wheel and tire combination on this on here. Now it weighs 45.2 pounds. So I lost 8 pounds per wheel. And from what I've gathered from the people in some of the camera groups that are on Facebook, so some of them have weighed the LE wheels and tires. They weigh around 40 pounds per set,
And the SE and XLEs, the 18s that are on there, weigh around 45 pounds per set, so right where I'm at. And then the XSE weighs 53 pounds per set, or well, per wheel. So every single one of those, you know, starts adding up weight and makes it a little bit harder for the car to get moving, makes it use more energy, which uses more fuel. So anyways, I was just looking for something to be able to switch to, so we'd be able to maybe be able to save some fuel. But anyways, I'm going to switch it around here. Let y'all check this thing right here out. Let me know what y'all think down in the comments below about the new wheels on here.
There you have it. There's my new wheels and tires I got on here. So the wheels are, like I said, they're 4-1 race spec F8s, and the tires are Continental True Contact Tour 54. So they are a high mileage, supposed to be like 80,000 mile tire. So hopefully it'll at least last me for close to a year. That's what my goal is at least be able to try to get a year out of these tires. Because I do put a lot of miles on it, so you know that's what my goal is, to be able to have some tires that'll last a little bit longer. But anyways, it was raining all this past week when I was up there in Nashville, and new tires also, like I said, they generally don't get as good a fuel mileage right at first when you first put them on there, especially high mileage tires. They have more tread depth, which starts to deflect more whenever you first put them on, and they're a little grippier, just little weird little things that like I said, I'm starting to learn over time as I started getting into this a little bit more. But anyways, probably in the next 2 to 3 weeks, now maybe a little bit longer before I put the video out, the next 2 to 3 weeks I should start getting some better results. And then once I feel like everything is about evened out as much as it's going to get, then I'll probably shoot another video and talk about the fuel mileage improvement that it does get. Or if it doesn't get any at all, we'll go with that. You know, I'll put it out there either way. You know, I'm pretty much being the guinea pig for those of y'all out there that are considering, you know, which way to go if you do have the 19s and want to go with 18s or anything like that with there. So anyways, I'm going to jump off of here. Got to go pick up Kylie and her little brother from school, and then we got to go to a football game today. So anyways, appreciate all y'all. Drop down in the comments below, like I said, any questions you may have, or if you're interested in getting the factory the XSE wheels off of this here. Like the video, share it out with some other Camry guys if you know of anybody, and anybody that's wanting to change their wheels and tires. This is the video to show you how to do it. It really worked, pretty simple, step by step. All thing you got to do is take your wheels and tires off, take them inside, go through the process I showed y'all here in the video, and then put the other ones on, take it driving in the road. It's super simple. It's actually a whole lot easier than what I thought it would be, and I'm probably going to put another short video out as well to kind of go over it, to be able to show somebody in the future that wants to do the same thing. So appreciate all y'all. Have a good one.